already up here just past that hill full of Joshua trees. Oh yeah, I think I can see it right up there. Yeah. Oh, hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, good to see you again. Oh, I tell you what, it feels so good to be back out here in the desert, back in the Mojave. After 2 solid weeks of rain, cloudy skies, wind, I gotta tell you, yeah, 2 back-to-back storm systems blew into California and pretty much destroyed 2 weeks worth of filming. But that's okay. I was able to get some more work done on my new YouTube channel, Gly Coolness. If you don't know about that, I'm gonna leave a link to it down in the description area. There's no content yet. It's still a work in progress, but head on down there. Click the subscribe button. Make sure to turn on notifications so that when I do start airing content for that channel, you guys will be the first to know. So, where are we headed today? Well, I'm taking you to a gold camp. But we're going to document this one completely different. You guys have never seen anything quite like this. I've always wanted to do this, and I haven't been able to because I've been slowly building the channel up over the course of the last 4 years, and it's because of all of you. That's right, you guys helped make this possible. So I'll tell you what, I was able to find a little bit of history on this site, and I want to share it with you. So let's get the drone up in the air and get things started, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you over there.
Discovered in 1906 by H.L. Bree of Kelso, California, the Hill Valley Gold Milling and Mining Company of Denver, Colorado, acquired this mine, and by September 1906, the Larson Gold Camp was erected, named after the directors of the company, the Larson brothers. Several wagons full of ore were hauled to Kelso, California by a team of 12 horses, and from Kelso the ore was hauled via the Salt Lake Railroad to the Needles, California smelter. The Larson Gold Camp mined rich lead, silver, gold ore running up to 634 ounces of silver and nearly 1/2 ounces of gold per ton. Over 75 men were employed at the mine, and it was quite busy until June of 1908, when the company became involved in litigation, which was not cleared up until 1915, although some mining continued throughout this period. In 1915, a new owner took over the property, and these operations continued until 1921. Water was pumped from the shafts until June of 1927, until the plant and mill were destroyed by fire later that year. By 1930, the camp could accommodate over 100 men, a 30-ton concentration plant, and a 6-room residence. Fast forward to the 1970s, mine caretakers had just finished clearing debris from the collapsed vertical shaft. They climbed down to the main crosscut and observed almost 100 skeletons of birds, scrub jays and flycatchers, and mammals, mostly cottontails and ground squirrels. During hot weather, the animals had worked their way down the fissures into the collapsed shaft, following the scent of moisture. Groups of skeletons lay pointed at puddles. They could enter the mine to drink the water, but could not climb back out for food. To this day, the Larson Gold Camp remains frozen in time and a permanent fixture in this desert wilderness.
Okay, well, we're going to get things started here with the primary living residence here. We're going to zoom on past these Joshua trees, which were most likely planted by the residents that were living here. I like the vines off to the left growing over the top of that wire. That's kind of cool. Neat looking porch. And yeah, let's head on inside and see what we can see. Well, here we've got the living area. And it looks like we're headed right into the kitchen here. I like that cutting board off to the left there. And there's my little drone. Kind of looks like a little tank working its way through the space. All right, well, what do we have back here? Another room. Not sure what that used to be. Maybe part of the kitchen also. Looks like we've got some cupboards off to the left. That used to be all no, those aren't cupboards. Those are windows that have now been boarded up. Oh, I see. Okay. And I think back in this direction was the pantry and a root cellar. That's where we're going to be headed to next. So as I clear these doorways here, it's interesting when you fly a drone like this into tight spaces, because the rotor wash will kind of affect the drone just a little bit and make it a little bit wiggly. But I think we can make it down in that little space. What do you think? Let's go for it. Okay, down into the cellar we go. Yep, getting buffered a little bit by rotor wash in a tight space. And we're going to head down into the cellar here and take a look around. You can see the leaves and debris kicking from the rotor wash. Off to the right, we've got some shelves just covered in pack rat and mice poo. The thing about flying a drone into a space like this is you're going to be kicking up a lot of dust, which also means you could be potentially kicking up a lot of hantavirus. So that's something you definitely don't want to breathe in. Okay, well, we couldn't go much further into the root cellar, so let's head back upstairs. We'll see what else we can see. Oh, yeah, get a little close to the wall there. All right, but I think we can make it. Let's go back outside and see what's out back. I think there's some corrals back here or something like that. They were definitely raising livestock. Probably had a cow for milk, maybe some pigs. You just never know, but we're going to go take a look back here. Yeah, so as we head back this direction, just look at the size of those Joshua trees. They're really large through this area. This is I'm guessing was a fenced off area for the animals. We're going to go inside and take a closer look here. I think that window is big enough. What do you say we just fly right on through and take a look? There we go. Oh, careful now. Careful now. All right. Okay, let's look around in here for a second. What is that? That looks like a oh yeah, that's the cover for an air cleaner off of some kind of a truck right there on that bench. Another bench in the off to the right, and then there's some pigeonhole cupboards back in there. I can also see a fluorescent light that used to be attached to the wall. What do we have over in this room? Maybe a grease can off to the right there. And anything interesting over here? Just a 55-gallon drum, another bench. Oh, there's the grill off of an old Chevy truck. Right there off to the right. Probably a coffee can full of nails. Well, what do you say we head out back? Yeah, don't hit that screen. Careful now. Oh, there we go. Okay. What's out back here? Just a cute little lineup of buildings for, you guess it. You guess it. What do you think these buildings were used for? I thought that they might have been used for animals, but maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, we're not going to be able to fly through that one. Notice how the screen is kind of, well, oh, wait, I think we can do it. Let's go up this one. There we go. Yeah, we'll just shoot on through that window and take a look inside here. Pretty good flying, huh? All right, what do we have off this direction? Nothing. Anything out this direction? I like how the sun comes in. These are just some really cool camera shots. The camera on this drone just keeps on surprising me what it can do. All right, well, not much in that room. Let's head out this doorway and see what else we can see. We'll go over here to the very last one. We'll see what's inside. what do we have in here? Yeah, here they probably had chickens. Notice how they have hardware cloth covering up that area right there. Probably some kind of chicken, bird, you name it. What do we have over here? Oh, great big pack rat nest. Yeah, look at that one. Look at all the groceries he's built up in that little corner. Okay, what's out back? Don't hit the screen. There we go. All right. So let's circle around this direction. We'll kind of get a look at it from this angle. Yeah, as we work our way back through the corrals. We just need to find an opening here. Where is an opening? I need an opening. There's one. I see one. I think we can get through this direction. Kind of narrow, but I think we can pull it off here. All right, here we go. Don't hit that chicken wire. All right, good deal. Yeah, all right, so now we're back into the corrals, headed back to the main house. And, uh-oh, I'm running out of battery here. Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention, darn it. Oh no, now it's going into landing mode. No, get out of that. Okay guys, back again. Yeah, had to change out a battery. Okay, so we're back here where we kind of left off from here in the little courtyard, or a place where the animals could run around. And we're going to get a closer look at the primary living residence from this angle. Got a water tank off to the left over there. All the water out here, it could be pumped from underground. There was wells in this area, but I would imagine it had a lot of sulfides in it. Ooh, let's just squeak right under that wire there. Oh, look at here. We can go into the basement. Should we go explore the basement? Oh, boy. Okay, well, yeah. I think we can give this a whirl. Let's give it a try. Let's do it. What's under here? Floorboards. Braces. Oh, interesting. What's over here? Oh boy, we're really kicking up the dust. Oh goodness. And oh goodness, can you say hantavirus? Oh good grief. I think we need to get out of here. Yeah. Let's get past these boards. Oh good golly. This can't be doing the rotors any good. The rotor motors. We need to get out of here. That's too dusty. Okay. Oh, hit the wall just a little bit. Come on now. You can do it. Get on out of there. There we go. And let's look at things from this direction. Okay, there we are. We're headed back to the porch. We'll get a look at the porch from this way. Just think how many beers were drank and stories were told sitting on a rocking chair on this porch, huh? Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, now we're going to head off to the west side of the building here. See what we can see. Ooh, just barely missed those twigs, went underneath that wire. And I want to take a look up here on the roof. Let's look up here. What do we have? Can we find our way into the attic? That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Oh, neat. Look at those. Look at those little windows. That used to, I bet that flips open so that you could allow hot air out of the attic. But they're all, except for one or two, they're all relatively intact. All right, now here's the chimney. Let's get a look at that. It's kind of interesting how some of the mortar that was holding the bricks together is missing. And there's our chimney. Okay, what else do we have up here? Aha, there is the other bunkhouse. Yeah, we need to go take a look at that. We'll look at that in a minute. But let's finish over here first. Ha ha ha, look at what we found. An upper window going into the, I don't think it's the attic. I think these were the upper bedrooms up in here. What do you say we head on inside and take a closer look? Okay, what do we have in here? Cool, interesting. Well, look at that wall. Look at the stain on that wall. Is that a water stain, or maybe that's a leftover from a portal going into the sixth portal into hell? I hear they leave marks like that after they open and close. Not much over there. Looks like just some rafters. There's a little hidey hole. What's over here? Oh, this is cool. It's kind of like exploring an old spook house. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, darn it. Lost transmission there for a second. My drone decided to do a break dance. Okay. Now, what's over here? Oh, okay. That's the stairway going back down over to the kitchen area. Okay. But let's go in here first and take a look. What was in here? Oh, the drone doesn't have a flashlight, so I guess we're just not gonna know. Good thing it isn't Halloween, right? Probably would have made something there to jump out at you guys. All right, let's work our way over here. We'll go back over and once again observe the stain from the portal of hell right there. Oh, look at, there's another little hidey hole with a latch on it. And another bedroom. Ooh, I don't know if we're going to fit into that. Yeah, that's kind of narrow. A little bit too narrow. My proximity sensors are going off. Yeah, let's not try it. Let's not try it. Okay. Well, I'm going to work my way back over here to where the stairs were. We'll check things out, see what we can see. I got all the windows boarded up with those vents. That's kind of interesting. Another little hidey hole place that takes us into the attic. Yeah, I don't want to fly in there. One of these days I'm going to figure out how to rig a flashlight onto this drone, and then we can go explore things like that. But for right now, probably shouldn't. Okay, well, here's the stairs going back down towards the kitchen and living room area. I think we can navigate that. That'll be fun. And down, 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 down we go. Back into the kitchen. Now take a look at this butcher block cutting board. Isn't that cool? That's pretty neat. I wonder just how much meat has been cleaved on that cutting board. Pretty cool. Anything else over here? Yeah, we've got some trinkets left behind by some of the people that have visited this area over the years. What is that thing? A skeleton of a bird? I'm not sure. Look at all the dust being kicked up in here. Oh, we got another bird skeleton. Yeah, it is. That's a bird. Oh, and an old creepy doll with the head pulled off, laying on the shelf right there. All right, well, that's pretty much it for in here. Let's get out of this dusty place now. Yeah, and we're going to head outside over to old Bob. I'm going to change out a battery, and we're going to fly over to that other bunkhouse. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, here's the road going to the east. Let's take a look at this other one. Oh, we're scaring the birds. Don't scare the wildlife. They're probably all freaking out right now. We saw a UFO. Believe me, we saw it. It's real. What's this over here? Oh, that's a bat bar. That's a bat bar cage pre-configured to fit the vertical shaft on this property, but they haven't installed it yet. That's what's going on there. Yeah. Yeah, one of these days they're going to have to bring a crane out and lower that to close off the vertical shaft. Okay. Here we go. More vines along the front of that. Yeah, see, growing vines like that it was a good way of creating shade for your porch. That's why they did that. Yeah. A cute little porch. Again, lots of memories, lots of stories, I can only imagine. Okay, let's head on inside and see what we can see. What do we have in here? Well, here's our living room. And off in the corner used to be a fireplace surround right over there. Off to the right, looks like probably, could have been a bedroom, I suppose. Let's head on inside and we'll give it a better look, shall we? Okay. Looks like down on the floor is some owl droppings. Lots of pack rat poo, mouse poo. What do we have back in here? Maybe this used to be like a closet. Yeah, this was a closet. That was a door right there. No, that used to be a window. See, we've got all the shelves in this closet area. There's a place for hanging your clothes. There's another shelf right up here. I'll bet nobody's looked up here in a while. You can easily do it with the drone. And anything? No. No, nothing but a bunch of pack rat poo. Okay, let's get out of here. We'll work our way back over into the living area. Wonder what kind of fireplace they used to have in the corner over there. Probably a potbelly stove. Okay, back. This must be the kitchen we're about to enter. And, oh goodness, look at the black mold. Just look at the floor, guys. Yikes. No, we're not going to be entering this residence after flying the drone in here, kicking up all this dust. That's something you don't want to breathe in. What do we have back in here? Oh, bathroom. Oh, and the mirror is still on the wall. Look at that. Anybody want to go in there, close the door, and say Bloody Mary 3 times in that mirror? Come on, I dare you. Okay, what's over here? Cupboards, kitchen cupboards. And this was probably the pantry. Again, look at the floor. Look at all the black mold. Yikes. Turning around here. There's some electrical stuff up on the wall. Let's get a better look at that. Yep, just panels. All been stripped now for the copper. And, yeah, not much in here, but it was definitely the pantry. Okay, I gotta work my way around that little board there, and we'll head back into the kitchen and go take a look at this other room over here. Oh, wow. Just mold everywhere. Okay, what do we have in here? Oh, goodness, more dust. Yikes. Good grief. Wow. Yeah, we need to get out of here. Let's not spend too much time in here. We got some shelves and, oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's get out of here. Come on, come on, come on. Get out of here. We don't need that fine dust messing up the drone's rotors. Look at the look at the dust and the light rays. And the sun rays there. Oh, goodness. Okay, here we go. I think it's time to get out of here. We've pretty much explored it. All right. Anything off this direction? Let's work our way over to the east side of the residence here. We'll take a look around. Shiplap siding. Yeah, that's what that is. Oh, look at the roof. There used to be some cedar shake up there before they covered it in that corrugated tin. Right over there. That was probably the area for the hot water heater. Down in the lower left there. Up there, looks like a little hole going into the attic. That looks interesting. Wonder how many owls have flown in and out of here over the years. Can we get the drone in there? Let's take a closer look. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty tight. Yeah, we better not. Let's not do it. Otherwise I'm going to have to try to figure out a way to get me up there to recover the drone. Okay, what's over on the west side of the building here? I'm trying to move real slow for you guys. I know that some of these faster movements can get you seasick, and I don't want to do that to you, so just moving along as slow as I can. Looking at the corrugated tin on the roof, you can see all the hail damage from over the years. This area does get thunderstorms from time to time in the monsoon season. And what else do we have around here? Oh yeah, out this direction is the mill site. So let's fly past old Bob. We're going to head over here to the mill site. Pretty cool way of exploring mine sites and gold camps, don't you think? Yeah. Okay, well there's our mill off to the right. Just a beautiful view of the mountains in the background. The snow is still in place from those last two storms that blew through. Got some snow in the higher altitudes. Off the distance there's a hopper feeder, a large one. Let's see what we can see over here by the mill site. Uh-oh, getting another battery notification again. Yeah, okay, well we'll get a quick shot of this real quick. I'm going to have to go change out my battery. So we have our mill, and that is a ball mill right there with a smaller hopper. I'll be back. Okay, there we are. Let's get a closer look at this. There's our ball mill, our hopper, and over here now this is the mine entrance that they were working in the 30s, in the latter part of operations here. Let's get a closer look at it. Now that is a really interesting looking conveyor belt. Kind of reminiscent of some of the drag lines in Alaska, you know, the ones with the buckets, only these little paddle buckets are a lot smaller. Well, let's get down in there and see if that's a place that we can explore. Be real careful now. And it is collapsed. Darn it. Oh, shoot. Well, we're not getting in that one, guys. Nope. Another battery notification. Oh, wait a second here. Are you telling me that I put the wrong battery in my drone? Oh, goodness. I put one in the drone that doesn't have a full charge. Oh, no. Well, we're going to have to get out of here. Come on now. Climb, little buddy. Come on. Oh, no. Losing power. Losing power. Ah! Darn it. All right, I'm back again. No damage to the drone. Everything's just fine. That little guy is, I wouldn't call him bulletproof, but he's pretty tough. Okay, let's get a closer look at this ball mill here. That's pretty cool. So the larger hopper was probably feeding into the smaller one there. And inside that, you've got all of your steel balls running round and round and round. This one was driven by a 4-belt pulley system. I can only imagine how much that thing used to squeak when it would receive a load into it. Yep, if you didn't have your belts under the proper tension. There's a plaque up there. What does that read? Wick Mix Dandy. Never heard of that one before. Huh, cool. Okay, well, here's our mill. So eventually what would have happened, or what did happen back in the day, is off of that ball mill, it would have went across a series of concentrating tables so that they can concentrate out the gold and silver. What do we have over here? Just a little bench with some doodads and thingamajigs kind of lying around in here. Yeah. Oh, just getting a little buffered by the wind there. Okay. I'm going to look at it from this direction. Oh yeah, off to the right there, I can see that there's 2 vertical posts and a crossbar that was used to adjust the output from that ball mill onto the tables, onto the concentrating tables. What's back in here? I'll bet this was a finishing room. Looks like it to me. So this is the way that the concentration process works, is you just keep concentrating down your ore until finally you get what you're going after, be it silver or gold. So some of these mill sites have what are called finishing rooms, and that's probably what this was at one time. Not much going on in here. Lots of pieces and parts and plumbing. It's been scattered about because all the equipment and the tables, everything's been removed. There's another look at the bar right there. You see those tabs sticking out from the 2 verticals? That's so you could raise and lower that bar to raise and lower the chute coming down off the ball mill here. What do you say we get a closer look? Can we use our little drone to fly inside? Yeah, I don't know about that. That's an 8-inch hole, and you're trying to get a 7-inch drone into it. Yeah, probably not. Can't really see much in there anyways. All right, well, what's off this direction? Another look at the, let's go back through the mill. We'll avoid a few obstacles. Why don't we head on off to the west side of the mill. We'll take a look over here. Looks like the wall has come down. When the wall came down, the rafters came down, and now we just have a great big collapse here. Anything on the other side of that board? We've got a big swamp cooler off to the left. Some mine explorers have been known to call those trommels. Just kidding, guys. Yeah, if the person that I'm referring to is watching this, he's probably saying to himself right now, oh goodness, I'm never going to live that down. I'm just kidding. Okay, what do we have over here? We have we got a refrigerator. And anything else around here? Not really. Just a lot of scattered junk. But interesting, nevertheless. You could spend days out here just kind of milling around, looking at all the junk scattered about. Or take a look at this over here. What do we have? I believe this is the outhouse. Yeah, it sure is. As we do-si-do the Joshua tree. And let's get a closer look at the outhouse. Looks like the wind tipped it over. Well, interesting. What do you say we go take a closer look at the business end of an outhouse? Now, here's a shot you've never seen on YouTube. Never before on YouTube history. Yep, yeah, he flew his drone into the hole. Oh, should we do it? Should we go for it? No, let's not. Okay, guys. Yep, there's the business end of an outhouse. Any nuggets? Let's not look for any. Okay, well, what do we have out back this direction? Let's take a look. Now, off this direction, yeah, we should have that vertical shaft. So let's fly past all these yuccas, Joshua trees. That vertical shaft should be somewhere over here. Yeah, now here's some maneuvers I would never do with my more expensive drone. That's the nice thing about this one, is you can fly real close to things and not have to worry too much about crashing. Unless, of course, you crash it into water. That wouldn't be good. Okay, well, look here. Here's our vertical shaft with an old winch or hoist. Yeah, look at the gear set on that hoist. Pretty cool. Still has the handle. That's how they started them. They would crank the handle to get it going. Use a lot of ether. You know, with a little bit of TLC and some grease and some sandblasting, you could get this thing up and running again. Now look at the amount of cable on those spools. That kind of gives you an indication of just how deep that this shaft used to be. Okay, speaking of shaft, let's go over here and get a better look at it. Just kind of zoom around this direction. Sorry for the quick maneuvers. Don't want to make you ill. And there's our shaft with a welded steel ladder going into the bottom. Now, what was this thing used for? It looks like 2 or 3 55-gallon drums that were welded together. Oh, that is a... so when the skip car came up with a load of ore, it would tip over and dump the ore into this chute. Let's get a closer look here. Yeah, I think we can navigate this. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? There we go. Come on, you can do it. Oh, little bump, rotor wash, and we made it. There we go. Yeah, so that chute was used to funnel the ore from the skip car, probably into a truck. Now look at what we have here. Another hoist or winch, whatever you'd like to call it. We got the handles there still in place. That's cool. This one's much newer looking. Probably from the people that were working here maybe in the 60s or 70s. What is that, an Essek? Yeah, it's an Essek hoist. All the handles, everything's still in place. Pretty darn cool. Now this shaft here only goes down about 80 feet and then it hits the water table. I had a chance to take a look at it. But if you want a closer look at it, I'm going to leave you a link to Western Mine Detective. He was out here, probably 6 or 8 months ago, and he did climb down that steel ladder into the shaft down to the water level. So we're not going to do that today, but if you do want to take a look at it, I'll go ahead and put a link to his YouTube channel down in the description area. And when you're there, make sure you hit the subscribe button. He's an up-and-coming abandoned mine explorer. He's doing a really good job. I like his videography. So yeah, make sure that you guys subscribe to his channel. All right, well, that's pretty much does it over here by the shaft area. Let's get another look at this hoist from that angle. Pretty cool. Okay. Well, now, let's fly over here. I believe that there's a garage. There's some sort of a garage. I'm guessing that's what it was. Off this direction. Keep out, the sign says. We'll get a closer look at it. Yeah, the walls fell over, the roof came down, and that's the end of this one. Well, I am seeing some beds in there, you know, some bed frames. It could have been another bunkhouse. There's a lot of automotive parts and things of that nature laying there on the table. That's why it kind of had me thinking that maybe it's a garage. See the bed frames off to the right? Those old 1950s institutional beds, kind of like the ones that come out of a hospital or an asylum. All right, well, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and fly the old drone back to old Bob, get it landed, and yeah, I'm gonna search around here for a little while. If I can find something cool to show you guys, well, you know me, I'll be sure to show it to you. Okay, guys,
I'll be right back.
Well, all right, guys, that's going to have to do it for this week's episode. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. You know, I've always wanted to document a gold camp like that. Yeah, I thought you guys would like that. Something new, something maybe you've never seen before. Quite honestly, I don't think anybody has ever documented a gold camp with an FPV drone. It's never happened. At least I've never seen it. That's right. Always raising the bar. That's what I try to do. Guys, thank you so much for coming along on today's episode. I really appreciate it. And I'll see y'all again next weekend. Okay, guys, take care now. Bye-bye.